Good morning, everybody. So I'm just about to walk to the holiday park office. I think I'm about to be kicked off the campsite. Hi everyone. Yeah, so I'm not being kicked off the campsite, but basically what happened, I left my battery pack, to charge stuff. I left it charging in the men's toilets. They have a plug point there, and it went missing basically. And I thought, so this happened yesterday, I thought maybe it was handed in or one of the staff members took it, and I didn't really think much of it. But then, they sell electricity, so I'm not on an electricity plot, electric hookup. I don't do that. So I then thought, well, maybe it's a bit cheeky for me to do that, but it's just a charger. It's not like a Anyway, so I went in the office there, and they said nothing's been handed in, and they don't know. And they didn't say you shouldn't have been charging it or anything. They just apologised. It's like, well, it's always a risk, like leaving it in there. I just didn't think anyone would take it. It was kind of hidden. So that's a little bit annoying. I bought that recently, but I have to say, it was meant to charge my phone about 6 times. I worked out, and it charged it 3, if that. And my old Anchor charger, which is about half the size in terms of the capacity, that still charges 3 times. So to be honest, it's kind of no great loss, and it serves me right really. It's a bit annoying because it still worked, but I haven't been kicked off the campsite. I was kind of hoping they would have it, and then I've only paid £7.50 to be here, so but that's okay. Some lady was smiling at me then. Yeah, so there we go. No worries. It's a lesson learned really. I'm still surprised somebody would pinch it. There's very few people staying on the campsite, so I don't know if it's worth leaving a note, but I mean it's gone now, so no worries. So today, I'm here for one more day, and then on this campsite, St Merrin, which is near Padstow. So the weather's been really miserable, so what it's all done is prompted me to get my MOT done, and then I can basically leave the country whenever then. My MOT is due in September, the end of September, so I still have 3 months left on it, but I don't want to go over to Europe and then have to come back in September to get it done. I'd rather just get it done, and then if I do want to come back to the UK, I can just fly back from wherever I am, because I'm on restricted miles anyway from the insurance, and I don't want to have to, it just seems dumb to pay for 2 lots of ferries. And so I found a garage in Newquay which had good reviews. In fact, they all had, but I'm just kind of hoping and praying it. I'm prepared to pay some out for sure. I'll be absolutely shocked if it got through without anything. But I guess my other concerns at the moment is that I have a chair in the back there. Obviously my sofa bed, it's not properly fixed down, so in theory you can fail your MOT test if you have a seat in the back and it's not secure and it's not got a seat belt. So what I have to do is probably just make it out to be make it out as the bed, and just to tell them that it's not a seat. And because the guy who owned this previously had his MOT, it failed because those 2 double seats that you may have seen in earlier videos that I was sitting on, he'd put them in and he hadn't secured them at all, and they were like basically this kind of seat. So I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to have a chat with them beforehand, and just really the advice online has been just to present the vehicle to the MOT station as a van, just with stuff in the back. So that's how I'm going to kind of present it, and we'll see. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of prepared for the worst. I don't know how much I'm going to have to spend on it, but it is what it is. So I still get the beep on the brakes as well, the warning light on the brakes, which I said in earlier videos isn't actually a problem according to the garage that fixed it, but again, I'm not sure. That might be, it might fail on that, I don't know. But I'm just going to get there a little early tomorrow. It's at midday, so I'm going to drive in there a little early and just have a chat and just say, look, obviously I don't want it to fail on silly things like that, if there's anything I can do to prevent that. So, but we shall see. I think the other thing slightly concerning for the MOT is that it does smoke. I think it's quite smoky out the back, because I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but no traffic ever gets right up. I mean, I go pretty slow, very slow compared to the speed some people drive, and on these single carriageways, obviously, generally if you drive slow, there'll always be at least one person out of 10 that will drive right up your back, basically tailgating as we call it. But that doesn't happen to me. It's not happened at all. And even when I'm sitting in a big queue of traffic, like in a traffic jam, I mean, obviously people come up kind of behind you, but I'm kind of guessing it's because it's smoking quite a bit. It's really hard for me to tell as a driving whether it's smoking. I mean, obviously it does a bit. It's a diesel engine and it's quite old, but yeah, we've got these new emissions tests now. The MOT's been redone recently, and so we'll see. It is what it is. I'm prepared. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update. I haven't really done many updates the last few days, and yeah, well, I'll come back with you sooner or later. Okay, bye for now. Actually, when I was a child, my family we used to come on holiday here, so I always remember a picture of me crying because I got sunburnt one day. I think my mum was really careful covering me up, but I think like in the 1970s, people were a little bit less, worried about the sun, but I was just caught a bit on my arms, but I'm really careful these days. There's a couple kind of there with a car, and they're so brown. I think they're English, but just lying out in this, and I'm just like taking shade. So I think there's a time spent in Australia and New Zealand. You kind of, they really drill it in over there about slip, slop, slap, like slip on a t-shirt, slap on a hat, and I don't know, and the other one's sun cream. I think this country's getting better now, with more awareness. I mean, obviously the sun's not so hot in the UK. I'm sorry, well, the UV's not so strong here. Well, I should say that's probably more correct. But still, yeah, I'm not going to be lying out in it, that's for sure. But it's good for drying my clothes, so it's all good. Okay, well, that's all for now. Just a little update from Dawlish, Warren in Devon. I'll catch you again soon. Hi, welcome back everyone. Just a little update. You can see it's beautiful sunset out there tonight. Yeah, I know I should be sitting outside as well, but I'm just a bit cold. I'm really tired, so yeah, I camped with I met some friends, and we camped in Exmoor last night, and it's really nice. Like really in the middle of nowhere, didn't even have any internet, no signal or anything, but it's really nice to have been offline, even if it was just for 24 hours. But so yeah, I'm back at my favourite campsite, Northmort Farm, and my plan, well, I don't know, it's just to like sleep really well. I'm just so tired, it's unbelievable. But I mean, we didn't exactly go crazy last night, but we walked quite a bit today, and it's funny because where we were camping, there was a half Ironman event, and basically we were like trapped um, at the campsite because the roads were all closed. So, but it was really nice, and we had a walk around the lake. Some of the guys went in swimming, but it was like really cold, so I chickened out. And yeah, we ended up going to a pub and watching the second half of the England World Cup game, and then we had some food, and yeah, we all parted. So they've gone back up to Bristol, and I drove about an hour and a half back to the coast, and I've had really bad allergies, hay fever this weekend. I've still like kind of got it now, but honestly, since I've just arrived at the coast, I'm much better already, so that's good. But God, it's beautiful out there tonight. But yeah, I'll update you soon as to what I'm doing. So I'm still like, do I go to Europe without my MOT done and come back in 3 months, or do I just get it done and just go? I think I'm just going to get it done. So indecisive, always leave everything to the last minute. But yeah, I will be departing these shores very soon. I would imagine, maybe not this week, but next week. I would think that I'd be over in France by then on the ferry. So for more excitement and maybe more interesting videos. So anyway, I'll leave you on now. I'm going to get back to watching the sunset, and yeah, wish you all a happy Sunday night. Okay, bye for now.